This is the bridge coming out of Hot Springs, North Carolina. Mile around 275, day 12. Late start today. God. Maybe some hiking here with James or Jimmy Kong. This is your first like overnighter, right?
Yes.
First overnighter. The Appalachian Trail. Where are you from?
I'm from Taiwan originally, but I'm coming from LA now. I live in LA.
LA. And you tell us what you do for your work.
I'm a physician, pathologist.
Good.
Let's go.
How are you liking this first climb, Jimmy?
It's harder. It's hard. It's a tough elevation, but I like it. It's beautiful. The higher you are, the better the view.
It is beautiful. Look at these orange blazes. Laughing Heart.
Oh, we were there. How come we didn't see you? Well, you got out early.
Yeah, maybe. I've got a shell you can use. Well, because I'm just going to wear because I've got two pairs of gloves essentially. So if you can't find yours, you can have the shell.
I could wear this.
Yeah.
These are socks.
I could do that.
Wearing socks is okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Okay. It's not just a laptop. I'm hauling. La, and then there's this.
Oh my god.
This is almost as heavy, feel it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You have an iPad and a laptop.
I know.
That's why you're so sweaty.
I know. I'll walk like this. I'll do it again.
So we've gone about 12 miles. We got 8 and some to go. How you feeling?
I'm getting tired, I have to say. Yeah.
You tell me about the marathons you run and how you run them?
Yes, I run marathons in my bare feet. Yeah. And I recently did the LA marathon in my bare feet. That was only in November of 2021, just last year. Just a few months ago.
So no shoes whatsoever, just bare feet on asphalt?
Yes. And just 3 weeks ago I did the Huntington Beach, but I just did a half. Yeah. But also in my bare feet.
And what inspired you to do that?
When I went to Africa, I saw these kids running around bare feet, and LA is such a. I remember in high school, you know, kids would make all wanted to be. Were so image conscious and all wanted like the nicest shoes, and would make fun of each other for having lesser shoes. And so seeing these kids bare feet running made me feel really bad about myself, I guess. Yeah.
Made it. What do you think?
We made it! Incredible!
How are you feeling?
I feel great now, but I feel so tired. That last section was so hard. Yeah. I can't believe we made it. It was unbelievable.
That was a 20-mile day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really good for your first day out.
I know. I put everything into this today. But you're inspiring, man, dude. Quadzilla, I can't believe you do this. How many days in a row? Yeah.
Yeah, it's day 12 so far.
Yeah.
It's pretty warm too.
How you feeling today, Jimmy?
Oh, I feel better. I feel a lot better, but I won't be able to continue with Quadzilla here. But thanks a lot, man, for
for all your help. You took me out on my first night on the AT, first day and night. It was an awesome experience. Really, I was able to clear my head of so many things. Anyway.
Awesome. No, I'm really glad we met. Yeah. Happy trails.
Yes, you too, man.
He's got his second little camera here. What was that? DJI?
DJI Osmo Pocket 2. Yeah.
Yeah, and then his giant
yeah.
360 camera.
Yeah, 360 camera that I haven't even used.
Yeah. Oh man, cracks me up. But
anyway,
happy trails.
Yes, happy trails.
This is February the 28th, it's day 13. I'm at mile 294.5 on the AT. I'm headed north. Jimmy is going to go back south, go back to the hostel, and hope he does okay. He was just trying to find the water source, and instead of following the trail, he was trying to follow just the line on Gut Hook and going off trail and not finding water. So I told him, you know, always follow the trails. Don't try to stay on the line on gut hooks. He wants to keep doing this kind of stuff, and the next time he'll be much more knowledgeable, but good guy. Towards Rock. This is around mile 300, and took a break here the last time I was here, and there used to be a little paper, and it talked about Howard, and he was a trail maintainer, trail builder, and when they found this rock, he decided that it would be a great place for people to stop and take a break, and so they moved this rock through just pulleys and leverage and brute force up here, which is pretty incredible. And that you know, it's really true of the whole Appalachian Trail. Pretty much all of it is built and maintained by volunteers, and they're just out here, you know, not a lot of machinery, not a lot of equipment, just clearing trail and building it with their own manual labor. And so that's pretty cool that we get to enjoy these things that are built and maintained by volunteers. So should appreciate that. Carried out some sandwiches from the Hillbilly Market in Hot Springs. Love doing that. Pretty good views up here. The Big Butt Bypass. I love all these names out here. Look at this crazy tree. I think it's still alive. Wow, what the heck? Walk, eat, walk and eat, and that's every day. That's all it is every day. Another day, another beautiful, beautiful sunset, and then another day to hike on into the evening. Interesting how my sense of what is reasonable is already changing. It's dark now. Actually, I'm gonna stop so the camera doesn't shake as much. It's dark now, and I still have like 9.5 more miles, 2,700 feet up, and that just, it doesn't feel unreasonable anymore. And on, you know, every other through hike I've done, that would be like ridiculous. Like, you're gonna go 10 more miles in the dark and climb 2,700 feet. But now it's like, well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's what I gotta do. So that's what I'm gonna do. There's a possum down there. And he is playing possum. Not really sure what city that is out there, but that's kind of cool. So I made it to camp around 11, or this shelter, nice and empty. I like it that way. That way I don't have to be quiet and not try and wake people up, because I'm not gonna like hang out or talk to people anyway. So better to have it alone so I can just do my thing. Yeah, now I'm gonna get into my sleeping bag and go to sleep. Good night. Catching up on my news about the Ukraine war. I keep thinking like it's gonna be hiking along a ridgeline. Maybe when I get closer to Harper's Ferry and you just see a mushroom cloud on the distance. Filling up some water, and look at this. Somebody lost their little O-ring for their Sawyer, so that goes inside there. And now whoever lost that is going to find that their filter is going to spray water all around, because that O-ring keeps, you know, the water in, and now it's going to spray it all around the edge of the bottle, and their Sawyer is going to be kind of useless. There's the Chucky River, and then Uncle Johnny's right up here. So this is Uncle Johnny's. Fortunately, Uncle Johnny's not around anymore, but pretty iconic place. Getting some trail magic here. Tell me your trail name and when you hiked.
Chatter. I went southbound in 2015.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. This is amazing. What's your name? Milo. Milo. This is the Chucky River. Uncle Johnny's is back that way. Cherokee Hot Shots dropped me off or helped me get some burgers. There's a dog. It's pretty cool. Every time out of town, it's several thousand feet of climbing, because towns are at low points. You know, towns aren't at the top of a mountain. They're in a pass between two mountains. So then you get to climb out with your pack full of food. Now this is trail magic. This is like, we're miles from anywhere, but there's small packets of hot sauce. It's gonna make dinner so much better tonight. This is a pretty rough stretch in Tennessee. Today I'll either climb 8,000 or 9,000 feet. Wow. It's my favorite kind of forest. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. Got a campsite I can stop at in about 1.5 miles, or I can do another about 1.5 with another 1,000 feet of climbing, get up to Roan Mountain Shelter, which is at over 6,000 feet. It's the highest shelter on the AT. And I think, you know, the easier option is to stop at this campsite, but I want to keep pushing myself, expand what a reasonable day looks like. So I'm just gonna push up there. It's gonna be over 9,000 feet climb today and 30 something miles. It's gonna be a late one because it's 8 o'clock now, so it's still like 2,000 feet up, over 3.5 miles. So that'll be at least an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more. A little bit of ice up here still. It's easy to get around though. It's 10:30. This shelter's kind of nice. It's got 4 walls. Also pretty cold with this wind. It's about that, almost 6,000 feet here. Yeah, I don't know that I have much to say. The last couple of days have been just walking, nothing too special. And today is going to be a short town. Any more short day means 17 miles today. But that'll be a short day. I'm excited to get some good food, get a shower, get some really good rest. So this is Yellow Mountain Gap, September 25th, 1780. 1,000 men from the militias of Virginia, North Carolina, and Tennessee joined forces to resist the British. They're called the Over Mountain Men. They provided their own horses, rations, and guns. September 27th, they rode up this mountain as the weather turned bitter. Through this gap they trudged with snow shoe-mouth deep. Without the benefit of supply, surgeons, or chaplains, they continue 170 miles to Kings Mountain, where they defeated the British-led Loyalists in a bloody battle. They won a significant battle of the Revolutionary War. Pretty amazing. That's Over Mountain Shelter down there. It's closed now because they're afraid it's gonna collapse. Pretty nice view out this direction. Actually, this is bringing me back in memory from 2016. I met a gentleman around here, older guy, who was going down this trail right here where I'm walking on a rainy day, and he slipped, had a compound fracture on his leg, had to call search and rescue, and they came and brought them down the mountain in a little like wheelbarrow type thing. So yeah, you gotta be careful out here. Talking with the Cherokee hotshot guys the other day, learned about fire behavior in this area. And interestingly, this is fire season right now. When the trees are off the leaves, everything can dry out quickly. And then as the summer comes on, as it gets hotter, it actually, fire season goes away because the trees come back on the leaves and then everything can hold a lot more humidity. So kind of counterintuitive, you would think during the heat of the summer that would be the height of the fire season, but that's the effect of having trees with leaves. It keeps the humidity and things from drying out. Rare to get a view like this. The trail goes straight up there. Top of that is Hump Mountain, and after that, no more climbing for the day. It's really windy right now because I'm walking through a saddle. So you see how the mountain's up there, and then mountain's up here, low spot here. So it forces the wind to kind of push together and move through this lower spot. So that's generally, I don't actually camp on saddles. So you just get a lot more wind. Leaving North Carolina for the last time, I think. The AT just straddles that Tennessee-North Carolina border for a long time. So there's never really like a clear distinction when you are in each state.